Good evening to you. Welcome to Keep the Fire Burning International News. It's October 4th. The Prime Minister has formally announced today the opening of the new International World Card Program. Speaking at the grand opening of the 666 building, Prime Minister Gaiman revealed that the building will be open for business from October 1st between the hours of 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Prime Minister Gaiman said to the press that he has made provision for an extra 3 hours in order to expedite the registration process. In related news, Pastor Godson, who is the senior pastor at the Real Jesus Christ Church, has been picketing the government buildings, complaining that over the holidays, 4 government buildings were retrofitted with equipment he claims that were designed for beheading of the saints. More news when I return after these messages. Sir.
Yeah, morning.
Okay, you are here right now to get the new international ID card. So what that card is going to do for you is it's going to help you to buy and sell, because as of next week, no one will be able to buy and sell without that card. And so where do you work?
The market and sell various goods for different people.
Okay, so you are a vendor at the market.
Yeah.
And you sell to other places too.
Yeah, supermarket.
Okay. So with that chip placed under your right hand, in the skin under your right hand, you'll be able to sell by the market plus sell to anywhere, any supermarket. But without that, as of next week, you cannot do that. Now, that chip is like the size of a grain of rice. And we're going to use this device here, and that is connected to this computer, and we're going to put it under the skin of your right hand, or under the skin of your forehead. Now, when we do it for you, you will just feel like sting, like it's almost like an ant bite. It is not going to be just a little sting. So when you go downstairs, we have alcohol swab. The nurses here will deal with you. Okay? And so you will just put the alcohol swab on it and to prevent any contamination. But if there is any allergic reaction, if you start having like blisters or you start feeling sick in any way, go to any health center, any hospital, and you do not have to pay. We take care of that already. All these expenses taken care of. Now, do not use that chip to benefit any other person. There are Christians who are saying that they're not taking the chip. Do not use that chip for them, no matter what, because if you use that for any Christian, when you try to use it, it is not going to work. Once we find out it is not, we're going to disarm it and it will not work. Okay? So the right arm, please. Okay, under the right arm. Okay. So easy. So as you go downstairs, the people will take care of you, and as of next week, you'll be able to do your transactions as you please. Alright? So have a nice day. Take care. Hey, how are you?
Hi, good morning. I'm okay. What about you?
I'm fine. What's your name?
I'm Katie Charles, and you are?
My name is John Doe.
Okay, nice meeting you.
Alright. So, what we're doing there is, as you know, we're giving the new international registration card. With that card, you'll be able to buy and sell. As of next week, no one will be able to buy or sell anything. Nowhere, not even in any supermarket, any goods, not even on the internet, without this chip. Now all this is the chip that we're going to be using. It's the size of a grain of rice. And we're going to be putting it under the skin of your right hand, or under the skin of your forehead. And as we finish here, you go downstairs, we have alcohol, and we're going to be putting the alcohol swab on it. If you have any allergic reaction, go to any health center, any hospital, and we have paid for that, and that will be taken care of. So what do you do for a living?
Well, presently I'm trying to order a vehicle from Japan so I can carry my goods around.
Okay. So you want to order a vehicle from Japan? Okay. You will not be able to do that without using the chip. Before, people were using bank-to-bank transactions. They were using things like the credit cards and Patreon and things like that. You cannot buy any vehicle or anything like that without this chip. So it's a good thing that you came in here today, because if you had gone to the internet to to the website, it would have just declined. Even if you had your credit card, Patreon or whatever, it would just decline. Alright, so your right hand. Alright. So as we said, when you go downstairs, they'll treat you downstairs. Do not use this card to benefit any Christians. If we find out, we have our investigators, if we find out that you're using this card to benefit any Christian or anybody, we're going to disarm the card, and when you try to use it, it will not work. So that's it. Have a nice day.
Okay, thank you very much.
Dash inspection.
My whole house was taking the chip. I ran to the market as you said in Matthew 24. Lord, there's some people who went to church before I was born, still took them out of the ways. Jesus, some of the pastors are taking the chip, and saw them asking the members to take it. Father, remember those who don't take the mark of the beast. Help them, give them strength. Even if they have to die, help them, Lord. I rebuke any of the enemies without forcing them to take the mark of the beast. Let them scatter by fire in the mighty name of Jesus. Let them be gone in the mighty name of Jesus. Any black doors, any black path, I close them in the mighty name of Jesus. Let the enemy scatter by fire. Let them do evil. Lord, I heard other people in other countries are beheading the Christians in other countries. Father, I'm in the forest in the night, but I am not afraid because your spirit within me. He sent 4 drones to kill the saints, and you give me the power to destroy it. Lord, I was discouraged, now I'm encouraged by your spirit. Lord, they sent soldiers with invisible camouflage, but you scheme in the eyes of the spirit from to see them, and you help me to see them in the spirit with your power. Amen. Lord, those of you in the city, don't let them take their mark, the sins. Amen. Lord, who don't take their mark, held them by the Holy Ghost, free them, give them power, and bless them. Amen. Lord, even the pastor's wives sold their soul to send their children to university. Lord, help that people that died because they refused to take that chip.